Your dog is asleep on the floor, paws twitching, little muffled barks, eyes moving under the lids, and you think the obvious thing, he's chasing something. You don't actually know that. You're guessing. You've been guessing your whole life, because you can't ask him. So, do animals dream? Not is it cute, do they, actually? Someone checked, and the answer turned out to be stranger than the question. Because nobody set out to prove that animals dream. They were studying memory. The dream fell out of the data. In 2001, at MIT, two researchers, Kenway Louie and Matthew Wilson, published a study in the journal Neuron. They took 4 rats and taught them to run on a circular track, round and round, for food. The scientists recorded their brains, specifically the hippocampus, the part that handles memory. And running the track made a pattern, neuron by neuron, in order, like a melody the brain plays while moving. Then the rats went to sleep, and the recording kept running. Rats sleep like us, slow waves first, then REM, rapid eye movement, the stage where humans dream. The scientists looked at over 40 REM episodes, and about half of them played the same melody, the exact pattern from the track, same speed, real time. So they tried something absurd. They read the sleeping brain and worked out where the rat was on the track, in the dream. They could tell if it was running or standing still. A rat asleep on a track that isn't there? That's not a metaphor. That's a recording. The team said they could watch the rats relive minutes of their day. Minutes, not flashes, minutes. But this wasn't the first clue. Go back to the 1960s, Lyon, France, a researcher called Michel Jouvet. He was studying why we don't move in our sleep. During REM, your body switches your muscles off. It's called atonia. Your brain runs the whole film and your body stays in bed. Jouvet worked with cats, and in 1965, with Delorme, he disabled that switch, a tiny spot in the brainstem. The cats slept normally. Except now the body came along. They stalked, they pounced, eyes closed, fast asleep, hunting prey that did not exist, in an empty room. The movements were organized, sequenced. They made sense. You could follow the plot without ever seeing the mouse. Jouvet called it oniric behavior. The cat was acting out the film. So, 2 labs, 2 species, 40 years apart. One read the brain, one watched the body. Same answer. And then it got stranger. Because for 40 years, this was a mammal story. So people started looking further out. 2022, a team led by Daniela Rossler published in PNAS. They filmed jumping spiders at night in infrared. 34 of them, all babies. And baby jumping spiders have a see-through shell. Jumping spiders don't move their eyes. They move the tubes behind them. They swivel their gaze from the inside. So you can watch a sleeping spider's eyes move through the skin. And they moved, in bouts, at regular intervals, getting longer as the night went on, which is exactly what REM does in us, while the legs twitched and curled. A spider, hanging on a thread, in the dark. Eyes darting behind a face that can't blink. We split from spiders hundreds of millions of years ago. Then, 2023, in Nature, a team in Okinawa with the University of Washington, they studied octopuses. An octopus sleeps quietly, mostly, and then, every so often, it goes off. For about 60 seconds. The arms move, the eyes move, and the skin starts flashing. Colors and textures running across the whole body. First they checked it was really asleep. It took more to wake it during those bouts than when it was awake. Then they kept the octopuses from sleeping, and the flashing bouts came back sooner and more often. The animal was paying off a debt. Then they ran the flashing through a computer. The patterns matched, the same skin patterns it uses awake. An octopus asleep, running its own camouflage, hiding from nothing, on a body nobody was looking at. Octopuses split off from us around 550 million years ago, Different brain, different body, different ocean. Same 2 stages of sleep. Evolution just kept arriving at it, which usually means the thing is doing a job. Something is playing in there. So let's take this seriously for a second. If they dream about their day. And their day is this. Your dog dreams about the mailman. Again. The mailman has done nothing wrong. It's the 8th season of the same show. The dog has never caught him. Your cat dreams about the fridge. The fridge opens. Nothing is inside. The cat wakes up furious at you. You are somehow responsible for a fridge in a dream. A cow dreams about grass. Slightly better grass. The grass 1 field over. It is the same grass. A pigeon dreams about a chip. The biggest chip ever made. Another pigeon takes it. Same pigeon. Every night. A horse dreams standing up, which means the nightmare has nowhere to put you. A duck sleeps with one eye open. Half its brain is asleep, the other half is on watch. A hamster dreams about the wheel. In the dream, the wheel goes somewhere. And somewhere in a tank, a fish is having an experience. We have absolutely no idea what it is. And that's the honest part of all this. We can read the pattern. We can't read the feeling. Meanwhile, you're asleep too. You dream you're late. Your teeth fall out. You're in a school you left 20 years ago. The dog twitching next to you is having a better night than you. He's got a plot. You've got a corridor. Your brain had a whole night, a full cast, unlimited budget, and it chose hallway. The dog got a car chase. And here's the part everyone misses. You laugh at the dog chasing the mailman. You've been dreaming about an exam since school. Nobody's laughing at you. Because here's the twist. We think dreaming is entertainment, a film the brain plays to pass the time. It isn't. Chicago, 2000. Daniel Margoliash and Amish Dave. Published in the journal Science. They worked on zebra finches, small birds that learn to sing. They're not born knowing the song. They listen to an adult. Then they practice, badly, for months, like a kid with a recorder. Slowly, over weeks, it locks in. And then the bird has one song for life. The scientists recorded the neurons that fire when the bird sings, the exact muscle commands for each note. Then the bird went to sleep, and the same neurons fired, in order, the whole song, silently, beak shut, no sound. The bird was singing, nobody heard it, all night, rehearsing. The scientists went back to the daytime recordings, sleep and singing lined up. The night version wasn't a memory of the song, it was the instructions for making it. The bird wasn't remembering singing, it was running the muscles that sing, in the dark, for free. So dreaming isn't a film, it's practice. The rat runs the track again, the cat hunts again, the bird sings again. The brain isn't inventing, it's repeating what mattered until it stops falling apart. That's why sleep isn't downtime. It's the shift where the work actually gets finished. You do the day, your brain does the editing, and that reframes your night. You're not being shown a story, you're rehearsing. The argument you replay at 3 a.m. isn't your brain being cruel. It's your brain doing its homework. Badly, but doing it. It picks the thing that stung and runs it again. Not to torture you, because unfinished things don't file properly. Every animal that sleeps goes somewhere at night, and it goes back to whatever it couldn't finish. Margoliash said it best when his bird sang in silence. From our data, we suspect the songbird dreams of singing, of the thing it was working on. So does your dog dream about you? Probably. Not because he loves you, because you were the most important thing that happened today, and his brain is filing it every night. Think about it.